Yes.
I like this idea. Just the row of force ballistas in the front. Fire!
Well, you would need one wizard to do reverse gravity to pop them into the air, and then just whatever the opposite of gravity is in terms of keeping them up in the air.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna have everybody, while we're here, take a long rest. You deserve it. Cannons go to sleep.
We sit here for 1 full hour.
Yeah, you have to sit here IRL for an hour. Wait for your
talking,
players.
You're asleep, sea swab.
Yeah, shh. You have to RP it.
Only Grabella and Rain can talk while they rest.
Yeah, that's no longer RPing. That's now LARPing.
We're not here.
I don't think live action counts.
Do you only play characters that don't need to sleep, that are alive forever?
Who are you talking to? It could be anybody here.
Well, Cosmos goes to sleep.
Oh yeah, true.
There's also only one person
napper
here who's played 2 characters now with me.
It is interesting that there's the short rest or shorter long rest for both of them, but it's technically different. Actually, it's actually a very different ability under the hood.
Oh my god, I was looking at other races that have shorter long rests. Like there were auto gnomes, and they have like a 6-hour long rest. I'm like, why is this all like really arbitrary numbers?
It doesn't do anything. If you have people who long rest on 8 hours, some people who do 6, and some people who do 4, like you can't make your party do it. Yeah, you still have to take 8.
Yeah. You may get to like attune to something, and that's about as exciting as it gets.
Sounds like 4 hours of resting and 4 hours of World of Warcraft.
We did abuse the shit out of it for Azrael to get spells back, though. I think that's the only time I've ever actually seen somebody utilize or like either see or play a character utilizing that.
Yeah, because you did like 3 long rests worth of spell slots in like 12 hours.
Well, that one time that we blew that guy up with a whole lot of
it was great.
Supporting.
Now just do that again with Novus.
Yes.
Exactly.
Azrael's just gonna summon, Scythe Chan and just float over him for like a fucking hour or whatever, tolling the dead until he dies. That's what Azrael's gonna do.
Fair.
Oh my god. As a very angry elemental fire locust tries to blast you with fire that you are immune to for 1 year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Honestly, even throw in an extra wrinkle, Azrael also has greater invisibility. So, good luck.
God. I got you now!
He's so screwed.
You may not like it, but that's what peak performance looks like in D&D.
All right, we're fired up. Everything
I will
looks
never
good.
not read Bonsai's name as anything but Bonsai Cheeseburger.
Oh, am I still the cheesebringer? I am.
I think you are still
Right,
the
we can get rid
cheeseburger.
of that.
I don't think you ever stop being the cheesebringer.
Yeah, that's basically the main contribution they've given in the last 10 episodes.
Wonderful.
It's
you found the
Davy
werewolves.
Jones
You did.
part of the ship thing.
You fought with the werewolves for like 3 hours one session.
Hey, I
It
was
didn't
just
go well.
communicating.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Arctis. Today we're we got a big group. And this is what our group will look like from here on out as we do some relatively high-level D&D. The Ascended group and the Commos group have both met and hopefully blasted that Nightgarm and are all in a good non-buggy position, and the Commos crew has leveled up to 12 because of their most recent accomplishments. Let's start with, C-Swab. C-Swab, what did you get by gaining 2 levels?
I got some hit points, and then I was able to take a new feat, and I chose Stealth Sniper.
Stealth Sniper. And what does this do?
I don't know where it is on my thing to read it.
It's the very, very bottom of your sheet.
Very bottom of my
Features tab. I also put it in chat for you.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Yeah, so basically on any of my spells that are attack rolls, I get to double the range. So if it's 30 feet, I can do 60 feet. And then I ignore some cover, and then I get a cantrip as well. I picked one on D&D Beyond, but I didn't know we had to do it separately.
Yeah, what did you pick on D&D Beyond?
I picked a Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost, alright. Ray of Frost. Okay. Perfect.
So as fitting with my character, I went more elemental still.
Very good.
As tempting as Eldritch Blast was.
Don't panic, I have to put you back on the scene.
Panic.
Oh, perfect. Grabella, what did you gain for being a level 12 barbarian?
I got Relentless Rage, which means I can keep fighting despite grievous wounds. If I drop to 0, I can roll DC 10 con. If I succeed, I drop to 1 hit point instead. If this happens the same in each thing, the DC increases by 5.
All right.
That one's pretty good.
That's pretty great.
Pretty great. And then I picked the feat Fire Strike of the Giants. So I can just add fire to literally all the bapping I do. So it'll be 1 d10 fire damage per bap. 4, I think. That's what I saw. 4 times per thing. Or 5.
You have, it looks like...
I think it's 4.
4? Okay, let me edit this real quick.
For the record, Grabella, who's never remotely come close to dying, and C-Swab has died numerous times.
I got close once.
Maybe your C-Swab should become a barbarian.
Ah,
Our bones are too hollow.
the hollow bones.
The hollow bones.
I literally keep Revivify prepared just in case C-Swab dies.
And yes,
What?
it
Have
is.
you found diamonds?
Yes.
We'll find one if it comes to it.
But yeah, 4 per long rest. I just checked.
All right. Excellent. More damage from Grabella. Kozlo, what did you gain for being a level 12 artificer?
I have some fancy new stuff. I chose, instead of a feat, I chose to increase 2 ability scores by 1. I was able to bump my charisma up to 13 for future purposes, as well as my intellect up to 18, which increased my modifier to +4.
Ooh.
Yes. Which also, because of the 2 levels of artificer and the increase to my intellect modifier, I was able to, I can now have 2 more prepared spells.
Sick.
For which I chose, hold on, let me find them in my list again. I chose invisibility and another one that I have forgotten. Oh, haste.
Oh, we like haste.
Because
Oh
haste.
no. Yeah, that is going to be absolutely dangerous.
Well, you say that, but I'm never going to cast it because it's the same spell slots as Fireball. So,
For real.
And he's
Rip-
got a whopping
rip haste.
3 spell slots
Yeah.
worth of 3rd level spells to use.
I have 3 fireball slots exactly. I did also, however, gain a really useful artificer ability that I actually didn't know existed, which is I can now store a spell in an object, such as my Lacaz stick. And it can be a 1st or 2nd level spell, so I'll be storing what is the name of the spell? Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray, okay.
I'll be storing Scorching Ray in my Lacaz stick, which I am able to use. So after every long rest is when I store the spell, and I will be able to use that a number of times equal to twice my intelligence modifier. So that's 8 uses of Scorching Ray, just chilling in my staff. That I can just use as an action whenever I feel like. That does not take a spell slot.
Hell yeah, Scorching Ray. Sorry, apparently Wang Doodle has 3 instances of kobold in his character sheet I had to delete. Apparently it's 3 times kobold.
No.
That's because, sick.
Yeah.
True.
Hey.
Bella's gonna have to resist the urge of kidnapping you. It's fine.
Yeah. Take you back to the cave.
I know you like this one, but he's nice. Can I have him?
Wang Doodle has spent
you're gonna
enough
have
time away from the draconic influences of dragons that he's now a book lad. He's not lured by the siren song. He's a little lured by the siren song.
Do you like pets?
I mean, it depends. I'm more worried about how my mother's gonna react when she finds out this is going on.
We're cool. It's fine. I'll try not to. Thank you.
I think this is fine. Everything's gonna work out. Just don't worry about. We've got a disintegration cannon if things get really bad. Like this will be fine.
It's fine. Me and your mom broed out once. We're the best of buddies.
Honestly, I don't know if that makes me more reassured or scared.
Probably the latter.
Yeah, probably a little bit of both.
Just
What's your take on cherry pie?
Oh, it's great. But I like pasta better.
Oh, yeah, that didn't solve my hypothesis at all. No, it's not the same spot.
I
Back
don't know
to
what
the
her thing with
starting
cherry
point.
pie is, but she has eaten it every time she's been offered it. So.
Truly her only
Oh,
weakness.
What? It's good. As much as I can enjoy food, even though I'm dead.
I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. It how you like to live your life or live your unlife or how I don't know. Is that the correct term? I don't know. You're here, you're doing stuff. I'm not going to say anything about it.
That's him on the head anyway.
All right, everybody. Previously on Arctis Ascended and Arctis Kamos. Above ground. Bonsai, Rain, Wangdoodle, and Dreon. You guys were outside of the city walls, checking out the Fey ruins that once held the courts of the fairies of Maginox, but now it had been taken over by werewolves. Bonsai had scouted overhead and gotten themselves into a precarious situation. But after being saved by Saethius and flown back into town, the group went back out to the Fey ruins, where Mora was interested in both clearing out the werewolves and finding if there was anything left by her mother. And it turns out, after clearing the court of the night garm that had camped there and the werewolves that were following her, that you all were led down into a secretive area where a glorious puzzle was laid out before you. And as you resolved the puzzle, you discovered hidden within the walls the essence of the Queen of Air and Darkness, the other part of Mora's mother sequestered away until just the right moment. And that is where you had left off, with Mora holding both the essence of air and the essence of darkness, ready to combine them to summon her fully formed and complete mother. As for Kamos, terrible things were stirring underground, as the Fire Lord Novus was quickly losing his grip on his lava drow subjects. And it turns out you all had discovered that the bond between Novus and Vicaris was to be severed if Vicaris' bloodline was not present within the lands of Novus. And it turns out, after some lengthy discovery, the Blood Hag had both tricked Novus and found the last of Vicaris' bloodline, and hid her away from Novus' sight with various magical runes and blood magic, using her as sway, while she worked in the jail Lavare, utilizing her evil blood magics against both the Earth Ganassi and the Lava Drow that lived under Vicaris. Now, one sec. Now that you had Charlindra safely in hand, saved from kidnapping by one Sida Shardheart, a very angry Magmarin, intent on revenge because Novus's people were shutting them out from access to the ley lines below Maginox. Charlindra, after being saved by the rest of the group, you all retreated back into Grabella's lair to discuss your next steps. And one of the horrible ideas that may just be dumb enough to work was killing Charlindra to officially end the magical bond between Novus's bloodline. And then, with that bond ended, resurrect Charlindra and go from there. And turns out that silly idea was just crazy enough to work. Although, there was one issue that the other Vicarans were very concerned about. Novus's magic prevented such resurrections, and there were no reborn Vaki in the ranks. Generally, the souls went to the influence of their patron. But, turns out, with that bond officially broken and the Vaki now slowly losing their ability to withstand fire, this would cause a mass exodus from Vicaris, and hopefully Maginox would be able to take on some of the needy people escaping the Lava Drow city with the angry Magmaran Earth Ganassi on their tail. And so, with the unrest underneath Maginox just beginning, in Maginox, the crowd was just beginning to gather, and the air of excitement of the eve of the coronation was at hand. Purple flags, banners, and pennants hung from building to building, all displaying the dark purple Lunesti colors with the Lunesti crest upon it, crescent moon shaped like a winking eye, eyelashes and all, hung on banners across the city. From the Maginox docks, the Maginox streets, and even House Lunesti itself, fireworks, trumpets, and other fanfare echoed through the city as a long-awaited celebration was at hand. As the vampires of Maginox were more into control and subjugation, this was a necessary time to celebrate, and the people were willing to finally cut loose and open their purses to Kozlo's den.
Yeah, boy.
Kozlo's den now has a till, which, whenever you guys visit Kozlo's den, will be able to collect the profits from the people that have dined there. And the better your business does, and the more you take care of it, the more money you are going to find in your till. As promised, Kozlo's den will be the only official business open to serve the populace as House Lunesti makes their way through the streets. But you are also honored guests. And you are welcome to have a front row seat to the coronation itself. Very quickly, we are just going to finish up the last ascended scene of the Dial of the Sun and Moon as they find Mora's mother, and promises would be made. Amos crew, this will be rather quick, but otherwise, ascended crew, you're up. One moment. I'm missing a bonsai. Where is bonsai?
In a hallway. Looks like there's a giant stone glowing disc in front of me.
Oh, he's down the hall. He's up here,
Okay.
I think.
Are you all south?
Yeah.
Should I make another firework?
No, you're good. You're good.
Ah, the Queen's breath. And the Queen's shadow. And the Queen's daughter. Rain, what are we doing here?
What do you mean, what are we doing here? It's been like 30 seconds, Bonsai.
Yes, but I was communing with myself and spaced out for a little bit.
We've got, in theory, the two halves of the Fairy Queen of Air and Darkness. We're smooshing them together. Smoosh.
Smoosh.
Gently smoosh.
Gently smoosh.
Ah, understood. Do you need assistance?
Yeah, get that end, and I'll get this one, and we'll just gently smoosh them together.
Okay. I will do my best at this gentle thing.
Be careful now. These are delicate essences.
Would you like to do it instead, Mora?
I think you've both got it. Here, Bonsai, why don't you take her shadow? If she knows me, but maybe this will have her be a little bit more familiar with the two of you. And Rain, you can take her breath. And hopefully she'll be in a good mood when she reappears.
Hopefully. It would be terrible to unleash a vengeful and Seelie Queen the night before our coronation, wouldn't it?
How awkward would that be? Perhaps we should invite my mother after the coronation. No, she would be absolutely cross to miss such a ceremony.
Actually, real quick pause though, Mora. You are on good terms with your mother, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so like you being here isn't going to send her into an irrational rage.
Oh, no. I mean, I may have been a little bit less than responsible when it comes to what I do on the court, but I do what needs to be done in order for progress to happen. She clears her throat. I mean, I may have tried to, successfully killed a man to get my mother's essence back. I'm not sure if she would officially approve of that.
I don't know. Court-sanctioned murder is always a good thing in my book. All right, ready, Bonsai?
Of course.
Smoosh.
Smoosh! As the two gems collide in a swirl of shadow and air, a tempest begins to appear at your feet, made of shadow and shaped like a tornado. It tosses
Bonsai, you're standing right in the tornado.
As it begins to...
I thought we were smooshing.
There was some smooshing. As the tossing occurs and the black tornado fills the area of the sun and the moon, it slowly begins to calm. And a figure stands before you. Long of hair, black as night, golden eyes, and long, delicate ears. The Fey Queen of Air and Darkness stands before you in all her regal splendor, dragonfly-like wings, 6 in all, fluttering at her back. She looks up at Rain and behind her at Bonsai, and then over at Mora and gives her a soft smile, understanding now. Oh. She is not a celestial fiend or undead. At least that you can sense. Mora looks up at Rain and looks back down at the jewel that is clasped in Rain and Bonsai's hands, now devoid of her essence. Then it is true. The courts of Maginox have returned to their former glory. She stifles a small yawn behind her fingertips. It's been quite the nap.
Yes, well, good morning. Rain kind of like bows deep enough befitting a queen, acknowledging that Rain herself is not a queen yet. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Your Majesty, I am Rain Silversong, and these are my companions, and I believe you know Mora. Rain kind of elbows in Bonsai's direction to start introductions.
I knew my darling daughter would be reliable to awaken me for such an important event. And I know who you are, Rain Silversong. Your name is whispered on the wind more often than not. And you, Bonsai, for your name echoes in the Arborian legacy. And even, she looks back over her shoulder at Wangdoodle, the one who comes from a dragon. Even the young kobold's name is not lost to me, William Wangdoodle.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You have awoken me from a long and self-induced slumber, when the courts of Maginox began to crumble and fall due to the vampire's influence. It was better for my court, some of them to scatter to the winds, pursue their own interests, and not be pursued by the Hamakis who hunted us. Many of them driven out of Maginox by the perpetual army of Kamazotz's bats, drove them even to the edge of Polaris. And I myself, not wishing for my essence to be consumed or peddled from the vampires, hid myself away, but not well enough. Seems like part of myself found its way into the bridge vault, where my daughter was kind enough to rescue. Though a part of me had to stay within Polaris. And now here we are. I am whole again, and you are no vampire seeking to devour my court. You greet me like a queen. The proper respect that is due. I see you and acknowledge you, Rain Silversong, and your brave allies.
Well, you seem to get lovely signal in those gems. I suppose, do you know everything about what's going on here in Polaris? Seem to know an awful lot already.
Only what my darling daughter has whispered to the stones. Mora blinks. Oh, I didn't actually think that you would hear me, but I missed you, Mum. She goes over to her daughter and they embrace. I missed you too, my sweet. But yes, whatever Mora whispered to the stones, I am aware of. And a part of me is a part of Polaris. I am as much the night wind as, I am as real as the night wind, the ground under your feet. I feel warmth underneath the ground, tumultuous people, fear, but then surprise and joy all at once. Is a good time for me to awaken. So many strong emotions. She looks at Rain and smiles. The moon rises. Is your coronation not at hand?
It is the eve of the coronation. We should probably get back. I need to shower. I am still covered in the guts of a rather large werewolf creature.
Is it not surprising you have gone through many trials to to find my essences? I shall attend your ceremony, and the long-forgotten Fey courts of Maginox. She curtsies slightly, are here to serve their new and fearsome queen. She gives you a polite curtsy. If you will have us.
But of course, these lands are as much yours as they are any of ours.
Will take some time for them to come to the conclusion that the city is safe for Fey folk to return to. But they will come. Let's not spend more time in this unfortunate quasi-tomb. I tire of the darkness, and I wish to have some fresh air.
Interesting turn of phrase from the Queen of Air and Darkness. Fair enough. We will go back to the surface of Maginox, where it's still dark.
All right, very well. You all leave.
All that starlight.
Yeah. You all leave the dial of the sun and moon with the reformed Mab now officially in your court. Has everyone, including the Kamos crew, taken a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Very good. As you all return to your various domiciles for the night to get some rest, the excitement of the crowds can be heard all over Maginox. And especially if you're sleeping in Coslow's den, there's absolutely no rest for the wicked, as a stream of tourists and excited common folk are constantly coming in and out of the buildings. But as the coronation draws extremely near, the guards begin to filter some people out of the streets, leaving Coslow's den open and clearing a path for a greater promenade pass through. One moment, please. Welcome to Coronation Day. As a, 1 second, I think somebody is outside fucking with my camera. Who is this?
Who? What are you now?
Who?
Off with their head.
I don't know who is dragging the camera off to the west, but stop it.
Boomst? Wenst?
Hold on, I have to fix this. All right, fixed. Today is the coronation of Eris, Lunesti, and Rain Silversong. You have all been gathered as honored guests of House Lunesti. From royal house, relatives, old houses, and new friends. The coronation will have multiple parts, each honoring your sacrifices, your dedication to Maginox, and to honor our newfound king and queen. Today, Elitha Dreamwalker stands before you all, arms extended, preceding these coronations. And she does so with a wide smile and a friendly demeanor. She wears the official robes of the Moon Sages, and a hat that vaguely veils her face. I greet you all, and welcome. Today, you all selected royalty and friends from across the kingdom of eternal night. We are here to bathe in the light of the moon and represent all of the diverse people of this realm. Today in House Lunesti, we honor our friends. Esteemed guests, honored houses. Tonight, beneath the perpetual light of the blessed moon, we are gathered to witness this momentous occasion. And today we will start with the recognition of our beloved king, Eris Lunesti, and his esteemed queen, Rain Silversong. And I, as the Moon Sage, Elitha Dreamwalker, I am entrusted the guardianship of our dreaming heritage. It is with great reverence and pride I stand before you today to offer these words of tribute. In our vast expanse of the night sky, where the stars twinkle like diamonds and the constellations weave the tales of old, there exists a bond that is unbreakable and eternal, a bond between the Somniari Kingdom and the realm of dreams. This bond is forged in the memories of Arctis, nurtured by the gentle light of the moon, and cherished by all those who call this land their home. As night brings rest and recovery and succor, it blankets us all in its protective embrace. It allows all those that walk within the shroud of night a place to call home. King Eris Lunesti, your unwavering dedication to our lunar heritage, your steadfast friends, and your commitment to the prosperity of our kingdom. You have earned the recognition and respect of the Somniari. Your wisdom, courage, and compassion will guide Maginox through the darkest of nights and illuminate a path to a brighter future. As now Somniari and Somnivore are united under a common and understanding banner. Queen Rain, with your grace and elegance and unwavering dedication to Arctis and Polaris, you have captured the hearts of all who have had the honor of knowing you. Your kindness, your strength, your resilience and luminous spirit embody the essence of the moon's enchanting beauty, and you inspire hope and unity amongst our people. Now together, as sovereigns of the Kingdom of Eternal Night, you stand as beacons of hope and symbols of unity, and will guide us to a future filled with promise and possibility. May your reign be blessed with harmony, and may the eternal light of the moon illuminate your path. Tonight, on this sacred night, the moon shines down upon us with its celestial radiance, and we will join together in celebration and gratitude with all of Maginox, in honor of Eris and Rain, as they ascend to their rightful place upon the throne of Maginox. Long live the king, and long live our queen, and long may the kingdom of Maginox reign, forever blessed in the moonlight. Thank you. There is polite clapping from the assorted nobles. Polite clapping. Thank you. Now, the Somniari, and combined with the Merchants Guild of Maginox, we bring you both a sacred offering. Today, we bring you midnight robes suited to your station. These are sewn with the finest silks, woven with strands of starlight from the dreaming. And as we move to the next part of our ceremony, you will don these robes under the light of the moon and recite the oath of devotion to Maginox, just as your predecessor, King Lakari Polaris, did, and Queen Alara Lunesti. And there you will pledge your unwavering loyalty and service to the people of this kingdom and receive the blessing of the moon. She hands Eris and Rain both robes befitting your station. Go on. Please, take them. Eris takes his as well.
There was so much text I couldn't read it.
So fancy.
Our coronation will have multiple steps. Right now, we are in the recognition of Eris and Rain. Seen before you, all of you representatives of Eternal Night. We will move on to the oath, which will be done once again at the sacred Somniari ritual site, where you will be anointed with pure moonlight. After that, we will move on to the streets of Maginox and the procession where you will be officially crowned in front of your subjects. And finally, we will return to House Lunesti, as all of the official houses will bend the knee and proclaim their devotion to your cause. As you all look around, there are indeed a lot of very high-ranking people sitting around this room, and you are surprised to see both Mab and Laryl standing so close to each other, but both pretending the other doesn't exist. Laryl was directly responsible for a lot of the bats and the other Hamaki that drove the Fae out of Maginox initially, on behalf of Victoria Vicadus, though Mab does not seem to pay her any mind, and more is just kind of shooting daggers at Laryl on occasion. Elitha looks around at the nobles, who are all nodding in agreement. Eris and Rain, and your honored friends. Outside, there is a carriage waiting for you. It will take you to our next destination. Whenever you are ready. Oh, excuse me. Whenever you are ready, climb into the carriage, and we will be off. But you can take your time. We are not in any particular hurry. And there might be some people outside ready to tell you thank you for all that you've done. You and your allies. For no queen or no king rules alone. Now go on, all. You deserve a little praise. She gestures to the front doors for everyone to leave.
Get the fuck out.
Go on.
Rain glances over at Eris. Well, shall we?
He nods and, I don't like surprises.
We really should have rehearsed this. There's a lot of steps.
I was told the Somniari would have it all under control. Oh.
Oh no.
One moment, please.
Is anybody else getting like little weird white boxes over a bunch of stuff? Or should I reload?
You should reload. You should definitely reload.
Like the box is just white.
It looks like it might be the lighting. Yep, didn't. It logged me out. There we go. Good old Forge.
I burn you, queen.
No, I'm kidding.
Can't handle the light. What is this?
No, Grabella is just eyeing Wang Doodle.
Really? You're not eyeing Laryl Hibachi right in front of you?
I mean, everybody's very pretty.
I don't think Coslow
Wang
knows who that is.
Doodle may not be paying attention to Grabella at all. And that has nothing to do with Laryl there. I swear.
I mean, she's pretty. So is Alara. But I would take it. What would take you?
All my NPCs are hot.
Oh, hi, Grabella.
Hi. Hello. What's your name?
I'm Wang Doodle. Hi. How you doing?
Really good. Are you a kobold?
No. Grabella is just asking the most obvious dumb question in the world.
You know, last time I checked, I sure was. How about that?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so this is a pretty fun place, huh? Get me out of here. I hate these things.
I'm not good at the fancy stuff either.
And look at all these people getting dressed up, and for what? For what?
I had to have this custom made because I wasn't gonna fit into anything else.
Well, you know, that's fair. That's fair. But I mean, Why can't I just wear the stuff that I was using to tinker earlier? Like, I mean, sure, it's a little greasy, but it's still approachable.
Oh, you tinker?
I do quite a bit. You know, if it's not supposed to explode, I'll find a way.
Oh, you should be Cosmo. He's over there. He's the little goblin.
Cosmo's here? Cosmo? Oh.
Yeah, Cosmo Greenfinger. He's like my best friend.
Oh, you've been traveling with Cosmo for a while, huh?
Yeah, he rescued me.
Oh, did he now? That's so that's so nice.
You're cute.
Grabella is not hitting on you. She's literally just telling you that you're cute.
Wait a minute, where's Grabella's date?
She's recovering. She kind of nearly had like her life essence ripped out of her.
Yeah, Charlinda's going to be out for like 5 long rests.
Her.
Yeah, we did also kill her to bring her back.
Ray's dead requires like 5 long rests to recover, so.
Grabella's gonna go like around you. Over to Suisab.
Okay, well, nice to meet you.
See, Swab. Look, there's a kobold.
What's a kobold doing here?
I know, but he's cute. And he blows things up like Cosmo.
Kozlo, like, finally overhearing this, would just point to the enormous dragon outside and say,
maybe it has something to do with that.
Grabella, I made you the coronation dress. It's in front of you. If you double click on it, you can pick it up.
Oh my.
It is armor. You can wear it.
Oh, hell yeah.
It also gives you a bonus if you read the flavored text.
I know, it's supposed to have room for my wings.
She does not have out.
For Rain and Eris, as you open the door outside, a massive crowd greets you. And a carriage that normally you would expect to be horse-drawn is currently hooked up to Sick, who turns and looks at you with a large draconic grin. Hey. She licks her lips and her tongue finds a little piece of cherry that was stuck in her teeth.
Oh, are dragons cool here now? Are we cool with dragons?
I mean, I don't see why we would have dragon. What is this?
Doodle.
Sick. Give you a wink.
I can't help but feel like this is a little bit demeaning. Is this going to get us cancelled if we enter this carriage?
Listen, I didn't know anything about that. She probably doesn't know. Society's not really her thing. I think this is just her trying to be nice.
I'm Sick. How are you?
Grabella, Sick says in a very rumbling, draconic drawl. So good to see you. What better to inspire a little bit of awe and fear into your audience by showing up with a dragon, wouldn't you say, my dear?
You know what? Heck it.
And all of a sudden, out of Grabella's low back, apparently scandalously high cut leg, some wings are just gonna sprout out of her back. And she's going to flap them happily at Sick.
Sick also flaps her wings happily at you, much to the gasps of the assorted Somniari and Hamaki that are around.
We're totally gonna make dragons cool again.
And they know each other. Of course they know each other. Why wouldn't they know each other? Who doesn't
Hi,
know
Cherry!
She's gonna run over to Cherry and pat her on the head.
Hello. Alright, I should go back, I think.
She'll run through everyone over to Sea-Swamp and try and be less awkward.
Sea-Swamp just sort of like looks up at her and like, okay.
You know what? Heck it. I'm tired of having to hide.
Yeah, it sure would be nice to have wings. Wouldn't know anything about that.
I mean, your wings are really cool too. You're fluffy.
It's like wing envy.
His wings that don't wing.
They're not really wings, yeah.
If you ever want to fly, C-Swab, I don't mind helping.
C-Swab's just gonna stare at Grabella like, I know you didn't just be like, if you want to fly. Like, C-Swab is highly, like, he understands Grabella's, like, coming out of her shell, so to speak. But he's also very annoyed at, like, the clear, like,
Yeah.
condescending like passive aggressive condescending comments.
It's more Grabella's stupid, but yes.
Yeah, so C-Swab gets that part where he's just sort of like, yes, Grabella, whatever you say.
Maybe you can teach me some tricks. I'm still new to this.
Eris, are these friends of yours?
He looks around at everybody, giving the crowd a polite wave. He looks, he has to be a combination of Somniori and, he looks around.
No, not them. These three. Oh, they're the Lich people.
Yeah, hi.
Who are you pointing to, Ray?
Who the fuck do you think I'm pointing to?
It's me, it's C-Swab.
Me, C-Swab, and Cosmo in the back.
Yeah, Kozlo's somewhere.
Hi.
Oh, don't worry, we solved that problem, kind of. Technically, sort of.
Not exactly, but it'll be fine.
All of the merchants of the Merchants Guild have received an official royal invite. I'm sorry, Rain, was that appropriate?
No, it's totally fine. Wait, you're merchants too? I'm sorry. There's a lot of hats going on there.
You have no idea.
Where did you see a hat?
Oh god, do it, Kozlo.
Kozlo pulls out his hat and puts it on and looks like giant, like twirly mustache all of a sudden. Like the most like, imagine what a goblin would think looks dapper. That's what Kozlo currently looks like.
Oh. Why?
Are you gonna do the voice?
Wait, which voice?
The Southern Gentleman, Kozlo.
Oh,
Remember when you were sick?
yes. Kozlo Greenfinger at your service.
Oh, you clean up nice.
I'll do so hope that my establishment downtown may be a regular visitation place for yourself and your entourage.
Yeah, we've saved some of the special beer for you guys.
Oh, that's lovely. Special beer.
You take
Yeah.
the hat back off.
Yeah, we got it out of the ground.
Well, with magic, it's complicated. Don't worry about it. Oh, and Dennis! Hi!
He waves.
Hey! You look great.
I felt my power straining, waning. Some of his bandages look a little rumpled, and the light in his eyes is a little bit dim. Asriel is a demanding master. My powers feel consistently sapped. Are they quite all right?
Sort of.
He is on a very important mission, but if you ever need help, you come to us, or go to the church to see,
Roxy?
Yes.
Roxy.
We will be sure to pray for Asriel's swift return, and thus give them a portion of our power in prayer and song.
I'd give it about a year.
Yeah, he can't be set on fire for a year, so he went to go do fire things.
Then
It's
we
very
shall
important.
provide them spiritual support.
Yeah. I'm too dumb to help him and do anything but, put money in my hoard for him and, pray and yeah, that's about it.
She's just gonna kind of like walk by Grabella and kind of like, Grabella,
What?
stop talking so much. You're spilling all the beans.
Oh
Wait,
no,
there's
the
beans?
no, the beans are in
No
my
more beans!
the beans are in
Did
my
we learn
pocket.
that lesson with the beans?
The beans are safe in my pocket, Seaswap. What do you mean?
Well, what if we summoned a
all of
second
these-
pyramid?
We don't know all these people. Don't just go telling them what Azrael's doing.
Oh, I didn't. That's why I didn't say.
Everybody at this point is like definitely watching them, right? Like
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
was watching the doors when the doors opened. Yeah. Even Rain like went over to like, like shake some hands, kiss some babies or whatever, and even Rain's turned around and like,
I was kissed.
huh.
I'm a baby.
Everybody is staring at you, okay?
Okay,
The winks
okay,
are cool.
I'll stop. I'll be so cool.
Look stoic. Look stoic.
Grabella attempts to sit up very straight, which is just like sticking her boobs out and making her look weird.
You look persistently strong and lovely, my dear Grabella.
Oh, thank you, Dennis.
You are welcome. 200 years in a tomb have not killed my desire for comely and strong women.
Oh,
Wow.
Grabella does not know what to do with this information.
He
Even
just
Cosmo.
delicately like takes Grabella's hand and kisses her knuckles with dry lips.
Even Cosmo is gonna turn around and look at that like, wait, what the fuck is happening?
thank you. Hey, we should get in the thing, yeah?
That's a great idea.
Oh, the thing is... Is it enough for Rain and Eris?
I thought everybody.
It's
was
for
getting
everybody.
everything.
Oh, okay, I thought it was only for the two of them to, like, sunset. Okay.
It is a mount, so if you target it, the targeting is here. And then just press M, you will climb into the cart. Grabella did it, okay. C-Swab did it. You should be in like 2 little rows, okay.
Sorry,
You're doing
I was
good.
under the impression that, like, we were coming out and it was like, this is for Eris and Rain. Like, okay, sorry.
No, we're all going together.
Oh, I mean, yeah, everybody is going together.
Except for all these other people who get to stand around and watch us enter a
The
caravan
plebs.
and wish they were as cool as us.
I think it Dennis just hit up. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Don't you wish your horde was hot like me?
Ah, you all look so nice and cozy in the little carriage. Are you all ready to make a scene?
I think we already did that.
Good scene, Mom. A good scene. We're not lighting things on fire. We're not blowing things up. We're just getting out of here nice and easy.
What? Fire, don't be ridiculous. She lifts up her head and blows a stream of Arctic ice into the air that makes a bright blue firework, well, icework, and a little bit of snow rains down on the assorted people, who all clap and try and, some of them, even the goblins, try and catch her ice breath on their tongue. Ugh.
It's just
Okay.
so cool.
That's kind of disturbing. And 2, okay, so I said fire and you're negative fire. We don't need to have this argument now. We're being nice. We're getting out nice and easy, purely professional. We know what we're doing. Please, for the love of God, Mom.
Just
Oh,
don't.
she's your mom.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
sick.
like a
That's
so obedient, small, petulant child.
Oh, but he's cute.
He is.
Everybody shuffles as we move.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bumpy ride.
Mom, I said easy. Professional. Stop with the flip.
I've never been harnessed before. Silence, small child.
Eris, we definitely should have rehearsed this.
It's really information I never need to know about my mother, but thank you. Thank you for putting that in my memory now.
Give me a crop. Just slap my ass with it.
Oh my.
Please, no, I can't afford the therapy. Can we just get out of here?
Sick, I'm fairly certain that we're all going to get cancelled on the tiki-talkies if you keep this up, please.
What? Fine. Then I suppose I need to drag you to the Samdiari ritual site.
Yeah, is this carriage actually rated to fly?
No, we are definitely going to be walking there.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not step on anyone then, please.
I'll
I
try.
could just put the flamethrowers down on the underside of the carriage and give it at least a little vertical thrust.
Oh yeah, Kozlo could use his cannon.
As Sick begins to leave with everybody in tow, the carriage ride is a rumbly one as Sick is not used to being harnessed to anything. Her tail constantly thwaps the side of the carriage as she's kind of getting used to it and just settles on resting it on top of the yoke. Everyone seems in awe of the dragon that is pulling Rain and Eris Lunesti. It is the spectacle that Sick wanted it to be. Definitely inspiring both awe and fear into your subjects. One moment, please.
Laughs are cheap. I want gasps.
I don't recall signing off on the Dragon-Drawn Carriage. Is Eris's fault.
Whoever prepared this harness prepared it a little short. Mom, please keep your tail in check.
Ow! I'm sorry. I'm not used to this. It is definitely a little short.
Oh, for crying out loud! All right, give me some weather covers from this thing. I'll fix this.
Possibly, I need 30 to 40 feet of rubber tubing.
Oh.
Where did you say 30 to 40 feet of rubber tubing? Why, you wouldn't happen to have that. That would be such a ridiculous ask.
Kozlo just slowly starts pulling tubing out of, like, inside the back of the carriage still, just pulling tubing out of his bag.
Man, that came in handy so soon. I was not expecting that.
Finally give me a little bit of space.
It felt like we were going to have that in your bag forever and then forget about it.
Kozlo glances through his bag at the myriad things that he's stuffed in there that I have no recollection of how they got there.
Oh my.
Here we are, a sacred place for the dreaming elves, the Somniari, a place bathed under moonlight. Be warned, this is a place of extreme power. I can feel it in my bones.
Grabella wiggles around her bones, trying to feel it.
Excuse me, small moon sage. Get out. Your carriage has arrived. I will sit on side and watch quietly.
He takes a few steps back.
Thank you so much. That ride was lovely, Sick.
You are very
Thank you.
welcome.
Do
If
we
not,
hit M
my
again?
N to dismount. And if you see yourself lose the plus 10 feet thing, then you will be off the carriage. N is in Nancy to dismount.
Oh God, I'm sideways.
How do I flip my guy so he's looking the
Hold
opposite
shift and mouse over your token, and then mouse wheel to rotate your token.
direction? Yeah, so that spins him like this way.
Oh, you want to make
Like,
him
Just move
look?
to the right a bit and then move.
Yeah, you
back
just move to the
left.
right and left. If you want him permanently, like if you want me to flip him for you, I can do that. It's just that's something I can do. Elitha beat you here. How did she do that?
Honestly, not a surprise given how that ride went.
The rumbly
she
carriage
probably-
ride.
She walked, definitely. And not very briskly either.
She's
Oh.
actually kind of annoyed at us for taking so long.
It's like, it's been...
It's
One
been.
week since you looked at me.
There it is.
It's been long enough that I could take a short rest.
Honestly, probably not wrong.
We thought taking a dragon-ridden or dragon-bound carriage through this traffic at rush hour would have been a good idea.
Sick.
Yes, Grabella.
No, I'm just saying this was your idea.
What?
It's a good idea. I like you did good.
I thought Rain would be mildly impressed. Plus, she must make good impression to subjects. Being friends with Dragon. Bonus, even if my small blue child does not appreciate me being here. You may chastise him for me.
I never said that, Mom. I can hear you.
A low rumble as frost emerges from her nostrils.
Look, sometimes kids are just embarrassed, no matter what you do. I don't have any, but
So sometimes kids are embarrassed no matter what you do.
yeah.
Again, I can hear you just fine over here.
I think you're doing great.
Dragons and Maginox residents, all welcome to the oath and anointing part of the Coronation of Night. I am Elitha Dreamwalker, if you had forgotten from scene to scene. But, excuse me, underneath a luminous light of the moon, and amidst the boundless expanse of the dreaming, it is here that King Eris Lunesti and Rain Silversong will swear their oath to Maginox and its denizens, for as long as they may persist. Eris looks at Rain very nervously. Do you have this written down somewhere?
No, I was going to ask you the same thing. Was this like one of those things we were supposed to write ourselves? See, we needed to rehearse this, Eris.
What do we... I don't... This sounds very sacred. All these moon sages are here. If I fuck this up...
Yeah, I'm looking around at the faces of these moon sages. I'm not entirely sure they have the appropriate vibe that we're looking for. So maybe, I don't know. I don't think it'd be a big deal.
I mean, look at that guy. He looks downright anxious.
Look, that guy's unamused. That guy looks like he's pretty damn defiant. I don't know what to say. Maybe if we just like mumble some things under our breath, and how are they to know if we said the words or not?
Perhaps, maybe we should go to Elitha and tell her, well, we don't have anything prepared.
Elitha's got this, right? Like, it was her responsibility. Yeah, it's fine. Elitha has this. Let's go to Elitha.
Right, maybe we could make it like a back and forth thing, like you say it first, and then I just repeat what you've said.
Oh, no, fuck you, Eris. Maybe Elitha can say some shit, and we just say I do? I don't know.
I don't think this is a marriage. I think this is some sort of sacred oath.
Oh, believe me, Eris, I know this is not a marriage. You still owe me that one for this.
Rare people.
How romantic.
I don't understand. Are they like friends and do they hate each other? I've kind of been trying to figure that one out myself, but right now I'm just more confused. Has the ritual like started? Oh, maybe this is part of it.
Can I like subtly like see if I understand this magic in the middle?
Absolutely. You can make me an Arcana check. Uh, 16. There, judging by what you've seen with Kozlo and his ley lines, there is a ley line connection here, but the aura it's giving off is one of worlds you have not touched yet. This must be its proximity to the dreaming that these elves continuously talk about. It's strange and almost makes your head feel fuzzy, like you smoked way too much weed slightly before D&D time.
Okay, we're gonna play that game? Okay.
Starbuck agrees.
Eris, Rain, hear me and recite the oath.
Oh, good. Okay, she's got us, Eris. See, told you we were fine.
It is a
See someone
repeat
who, like,
after
lean over
me
just real
thing.
quick and be like, "Oh my god, they're gonna just do an oath without reading a contract first. This is not gonna go good."
This is like the least disturbing thing I have seen since I've joined this group. Like this is fine.
Just don't read contracts. You just willingly, blindly obey. Oh my god.
Have you met Lou?
I'm just saying. I wouldn't just. I'm a contract guy, okay?
Look, if you work long enough with Lou, you know you're in more danger by taking time to sit down and read the thing. You know, at that point, you're not a mobile target.
Yeah, you're just a slave to somebody who didn't read the fine print.
Eris Lunesti, repeat after me. I, King Eris Lunesti, do solemnly swear my oath of unwavering devotion to the great city of night, Maginox, and its esteemed inhabitants.
Now Eris repeats it. I don't want to fucking repeat it twice.
I mean, I'm gonna make you repeat it a second time at least, so.
Oh, you have a different one.
Oh, fuck. Okay, fine. Good thing I didn't take notes.
As the sovereign entrusted with the guardianship of our realm, I vow to uphold the sacred principles of justice and compassion and prosperity that have illuminated our kingdom throughout the ages. I pledge my unyielding loyalty to the city of Maginox and the resilient spirits of its people, whose light shines as brightly as the moon's. I swear to protect the safety and well-being of every citizen of Maginox, to shield them from harm and from adversity, and to foster an environment where all may exist. I will heed the voices of my people, govern with wisdom and humility, and strive to inspire unity and harmony amongst our houses and our subjects. May the moon bear witness to my solemn oath. May it guide my every action and illuminate my path as I fulfill my duty to Maginox, now and for all eternity.
Rain gives Eris the darkest dagger stare. Like, oh, you didn't prepare something. You fucking asshole.
Eris just charisma checks.
Well, I mean, look, they knew what they were getting into with Rain, and charisma checks ain't it, so.
Oh, yeah.
Like, +4 charisma. God, he's so fucking hot.
Fair.
Nailed it. Rain, you can wing it if you like. I can give you some.
No, we're just gonna say
guidance?
the words. We're just gonna say the words, because that's... Rain has a charisma of 0. We don't wing shit.
All right, you want to make me a charisma check?
Sure.
Be an ability check.
Yeah, it's not persuasion. Oh, could it be performance? I'm actually not terrible at
100%.
performance.
100% can be performance.
And you know what? I also get advantage on performance checks because I'm a rogue.
Ooh.
Fuck you, Eris.
Eris just has to live on natural charisma. Rain's like, I've trained my whole life for this.
And I'm still slightly worse than he is.
Oh, but not that bad. Rain, would you like to provide any inspiration to the moon sages that may be a little bit hesitant?
Hesitant? Why did we pick the least interested moon sages to be here? We couldn't have picked a jubilant moon sage, an excited moon sage, a celebratory moon sage. No, we couldn't.
Well, what about that guy? What about the mischievous guy? He's He's having a good time. He's probably up to something, but he's having a
We
good
brought
time.
Sleepy, Dopey, Mopey, and Doc. That's who we brought.
Well, at least we left Gropey at home.
Oh, we don't let that guy out.
Fuck that guy. Rain, would you like to say anything about your solemn vows to Maginox?
I'm sorry. I thought you said you were going to say some words and I was going to recite them. Eris, the one who went off script. I don't see why I'm the one being punished for it.
Elitha clears her throat and steps forward. She bears a small silver bowl that is etched with crescent moons along the rim. In it, a small silver spoon, dipped in a silvery liquid like pure mercury. She lifts the spoon slightly above the bowl and lets the liquid drip into the bowl, and it is very heavy and viscous. This is the essence of liquid moonlight. With this, I will anoint your brow with moonlight and give you the blessings of the moon. Lean forward and receive the moon's gift. Eris kneels down slightly and brushes his hair aside and allows Elitha to drape the liquid moonlight across Eris's forehead. It drips down his forehead, past his eyebrows and into his eyes, and he blinks slightly as some of it gets into his eyes and gives it a metallic sheen. It doesn't appear to hurt him, but he looks up at Elitha and furrows his brow as if he's seeing something differently for the first time. She takes a step back and extends the tiny silver spoon to Rain.
Rain leans forward, same as Eris.
With this I anoint your brow with liquid moonlight. Again, she presses the tiny spoon to your forehead. It is cold, and the liquid, cool and almost refreshing, drips down the length of your forehead, past your eyebrows and into your eyes. It's like receiving a cold, almost menthol-like eye drop. When you open your eyes, you see behind Elitha almost purplish reflection of her. It is hazy, and you see small purple tendrils that you've seen in the dream. They're not like tentacles, more like small purple webs that tie her to another plane. You've seen these more commonly as you pass into the ethereal plane, the one that is closest to the realm of the dead. But Elitha seems much more strongly connected to the dreaming than anything, and her spirit and herself is just as much a part of it as she is on the material plane. Rain, with the anointing, both you and Eris can cast the level 5 spell Dream at will.
Well then.
You can also replace it off of your spell list with a different spell. I know you've already dedicated a spell slot to Dream, but now you can cast it at will and you can replace it with something of your choosing.
Sweet.
Eris blinks as he is not used to seeing the webs and strands of the ley lines that connect and pierce the planes, especially ones that connect directly to people. But he looks at Rain and sees a similar thing, perhaps even more so than Elitha. Different dreaming strands connecting you and, for example, your airship, or you and the ethereal plane, or even as you look around, you and the ley line in the center of this very room that had connected you to the world tree, Tapio.
Oh, there's weird shit then that Eris sees Rain connected to.
Yeah, he essentially sees a lot of the webs of magic that you are currently holding or connected to, but those are kind of the immediate ones that he can recognize. your dreaming strands, the webs that you have connected with Tapio as well. Even the ones to your friends if you have delved into the dreams of your allies.
Rain, seeing like a little distress on Eris's face at seeing this stuff for the first time, reaches out and takes his hand, squeezes it. Together, right?
He nods. Together. He does look a little bit nervous as he is not as well versed in the arcane, and he looks over his shoulder at specifically like Wangdoodle and Seaswab and Bonsai and the rest of the people. Not particularly the Moon Sages so much as the people he knows that are going to be behind him and working for Maginox and its people, and he doesn't want to look weak or let them down in any way, and he gives them a nod and wipes a bit of the moonlight out of his eyes. He stands and pulls Rain up with him and gives Elitha a nod. Thank you, Elitha. As he just walks to the center of the ritual circle that is blazing with the ethereal light of Tapio. And he looks at it, watching the webs and the strands for the first time, and he reaches out to some of the strands of the dreaming. Not really understanding, but just kind of places his hand in the fire in the center. Does not hurt him. And he just kind of lets his hands play along the strands of dreaming. Rain, make me a insight check.
Actually, a pretty light check for a change out of Rain.
For you, he's definitely thinking about that, the dream scourge. What kind of power he has been given and how he would never wish to abuse it, but that encounter, even something that he doesn't believe in himself, has left a bit of worry on the young prince's mind. The Moon Sages begin to raise their hands in a chant. As moonlight streams through, Eris looks up at the moon and just takes the moment to stay there with Rain. As for Seaswab, Grabella, and the rest of you, Sik looks over at Grabella, craning her head kind of a little bit down near Grabella's ear.
It seems the young one has discovered something new. What do you think, Grabella, of the young, now king?
He seems nice enough. He's definitely more open-minded than people have been in the past. But you're not wrong. That is an interesting look on his face.
Discovering new ability and skill for first time takes, well,
She looks over at Wangdoodle.
everyone has different talents they want to nurture. Takes them to different places in the world. What matters who you are and how you use those powers.
I agree.
I do hope our new young king is strong of spirit and is able to handle them responsibly.
Sik gives you a very wide and almost ironic grin for a dragon. And you can almost hear it before she says,
like me.
Grabella nods, both in understanding and slight amount of concern.
Sixig kind of gets back in the yokes of the carriage, now with a little bit more tail room, and glances back at the rest of the party.
Wangdoodle runs over to do some more adjustments on the harness. Just sit still. I don't know if things are done, Ma. Stop making noise.
Watch the scales.
Yeah, watch the scales. How about you stop beating up the wagon so we can all be comfy about this? Just give me like 5 minutes.
Stop making the large sticks. Stop poking me in the butt area.
If you keep fussing around like that and I can't get this work done, it's going to be feeling a lot worse than that. Trust me. Why did I say that about my own mother?
It is tight. God. It's too tight.
Well, stop fiddling around. I got it. Jeez.
My wig a little bit. Now it feels so crooked. Am I crooked?
Well, yeah. Yes, you're crooked. Sit still. Every single time I have to do these hitch knots, I swear you move just enough to get everything wrong.
What is bitch knot?
Don't say it, Wangdoodle. Don't say it. This is your mother. Don't say it. All right, try now, Mom.
Yes, quite nice. I like. The tail is not slapping people in the face.
I can't tell you how happy we're all going to be with that information.
Now, in the cart, we have party to go to. Less boring official thing, yes?
Are you ready, Aris?
I am. Come on.
You know, It's kind of funny. This comes a little bit full circle. Remember the time I took you into the dream with me?
I do.
Came back quite mad, if I recall.
You did.
Fun times. We still have to kill that guy.
Soon. At first, was slow.
Indeed. Onwards to the party, Sixik.
Now we are talking.
Next stop, open bar.
Wee. Wait, are we missing someone?
Somebody just fell out.
Who has fallen out of
Bonsai. Oh
carriage?
god, where did Bonsai go?
Where?
No, wait. It is not. I don't know. Everybody's back now. Oh, somebody was on top of somebody.
I shift on top of Grabella first, or Grabella shifts on top of me. Yeah.
Oh, yep. Amazing.
It's just everyone is getting comfort.
Not on everyone's lap.
Damn it,
There's
Grandma!
wings!
One moment, please.
Maybe we should invent some kind of restraining system to help keep people in place. Just in the event that being ripped around by a dragon.
Should probably sit on my lap, not the other way around.
Well, it's consequence of the situation. It's fine.
I'm a big girl.
One moment, please.
Still not the worst thing I've experienced.
Sorry, was that the crowning ceremony? What part is the crowning ceremony? Oh, that's in front of the people. That's where that happens.
Yeah, the crowning is in front of the people, yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many buffs on Grabella now.
I am so freaking buff.
Oh my god.
Yo, I heard you like buffs, so we decided to buff your buffs so that you're buff when you buff.
Why are there so many oh my god, it's all the auras.
It's fine. They're like tripled or
Arctis blesses
quadrupled.
I am so freaking buff, man.
Alright, one moment, please.
You never know you need a tall, giant dragon lady friend. You have a tall, giant Earth Genasi dragon lady friend.
I'm just waiting for the Jim Rat side story where we end up with Grabella and Sea Swole.
Perfect.
Holy shit, there are some deep cuts here. Pokey!
Oh, wait, hold on. Not that one.
Oh my goodness.
Paprika.
What about the scorpion that's just parked outside?
He's just there.
Yeah, we bumped into it the other day in Ascended too. We're like, who left their scorpion parked out here? This is a no parking zone.
This seems like the sort of thing that would have probably been very useful to have wherever the person who left this here was.
Royal fanfare precedes your arrival as you roll into the streets of Maginox to see the eager and excited faces of the assorted residents that have been gathered here to view the coronation. There are a lot of familiar faces and old faces, and even faces that have traveled from a significant distance to see old friends. Sick happily pulls the cart through the coronation area, taking the rest of you with him.
Oh, look, Kozlo, your boyfriend's here.
Wait, where's Bronx?
He's over towards where I think we're going. That's also Kobo, Mr. Wagdoodle, but well, he's not alive.
Great, you love him.
Bronx is terrible.
Oh, now I'm confused. I heard he's great, and I heard he's terrible. Who do I believe? What's wrong with Bronx?
Rain, make me an acrobatics or an athletics check, whatever's higher.
Okay.
Rain, you hear a whizzing near your ear, and you duck just in time to see a tomato go flying over your head. You look down from the carriage, and you see a red-haired and midnight blue-skinned Vaki wearing the robes of the Obsidian Halls. They have their arm cocked back, and it looks like they just let loose, throwing a tomato at you. They look very upset. Their eyes are red-rimmed like they've been crying for days.
Eris, why is there an angry red-headed drow lady throwing tomatoes at me?
They're still acclimating to being here.
I'm sorry, what now?
I said they're still acclimating to being here and probably aren't the happiest about it.
Sorry, who are they?
Oh, the Vaki, they're gonna live where House...
Drow?
Yeah, they're gonna live where House Samaki did and maybe the Thieves Guild. They can't live down where they were previously.
Eris leans forward and whispers in Rain's ear. The elemental bond between Novus and his people has recently been broken. And apparently the Vaki are losing their ability to be fire-resistant. Living amongst the lava in the region of Novus is going to prove difficult for them, and I've offered any of those that wish to come here and, well, work for their stay potential place in Maginox, namely at House Hamaki. It's the largest and first place I could think of. We're going to have to apologize to Laryl for it later.
Oh, it's fine. It's on loan to Laryl anyway, for all of her good deeds. So, wait, well, you know what? I can't judge. I was being digested by a werewolf this time yesterday, so...
Oh.
Rain leans over the edge of the carriage, like, while we're still near, and just extends a hand to, the Vaki.
The Vaki kind of sneers at you. Where were you? Where were you when we could have used you against the Magmarans? You Maginox people only care about residents of Maginox. But we lie underneath your feet. You treat us like rats.
You no longer have to worry about your Fire Lord.
Grabella just kind of looms behind Rain.
I'm sorry we weren't there for you. I don't honestly know exactly what you speak, but I promise that you're safe here.
And those of us that could help did.
The Vaki just seems angry. They've recently lost their home and have escaped up to Maginox and are just angry to be angry.
Don't mind them, Rain. It's gonna be an adjustment for them. It's very fresh.
Man, is this tied to that potential power vacuum thing we were talking about some time ago?
I don't know the full details of what's going on, but that sounds probably correct.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing really you can do about this. You know, we're just gonna keep going. They're just gonna be angry.
What is your name, child?
1 second.
Yes, the best part of D&D, asking the DM for a name for the name.
And well, you. What are your names?
I have random name generator.
You, what is your profession?
You in the back. What is it you do here?
Oh no, she was all ready for projectile vegetation, but wasn't ready for verbal engagement.
My name is Eli. Spelled E-L-Y. Eli.
Right, that's very intuitive, actually. Very, very good name. I can tell by your dress, are you an arcanist of some kind?
I studied in the Obsidian Halls. I majored in lavamancy.
Lavamancy? That sounds very impressive.
It is. I'm very proud of what I've accomplished there. But now no one else is going to be able to study at the Obsidian Halls. It was crawling with Magmarans, intent on killing as many Vaki as they could find. And where were you? Where were you to help us?
Kozlo will just poke his head up over the corner.
Hey, hi, hello! Kozlo Greenfinger at your service. Yeah, we killed all those guys.
Yeah, they are dead. But
They're very dead.
If people had let us know sooner, we would have been there faster, but there's always been a divide.
And honestly,
That's
Rain,
not the last we've seen of the Magmarans. There's going to be more of them. And what, we need to just continue waiting and then dying? Ridiculous. Why don't you send some of your obviously prolific guards down to Vicaris?
They did.
But where are they?
There's not going to be a way to fix you going back down there for a while. We're working on it.
Something I feel weird. Like, I either shouldn't be in Maginox or I should go back to Vicaris, but it's just a sense of unease. I don't understand.
We'll figure out schools and stuff for everybody. I promised.
Maginox is truly an ally of Vicaris. We'll see. Sik kind of cranes her neck around and looks back at you all.
Shall I turn him into a snowman?
No, Sik.
Wait, that's a guy?
She looks...
Not sure, but I'm sure they'd make a very delightful snowman.
No, we're still doing the thing. We're still being professional. We're walking.
We're walking.
Hold one more moment. I know not what befell your obsidian halls, but what I can promise you is safety here in Maginox for now, long enough to find out what happens next. Perhaps that is what you seek. Perhaps your destiny has somewhere else to go. Either way, Eli, I would love to hear more about your journey You're welcome at House Lunesti anytime.
Perhaps I will take you up on that offer. Thank you
And
for
I know
taking
nothing of lavamancy, but, you know, I do know some other tricks I could show you.
Well, I do like to learn. Thank you for at least taking some time out to talk to me about this. I had to leave in quite the hurry. Some of my friends weren't as lucky. But you've stopped your entire coronation just to give me the time of day. Thank you.
You're welcome, but next time you don't need to waste good produce.
Shall we be off?
Yes, Sick. Thank you for stopping.
I can
good.
tell you more about all that later.
Grabella kind of slumps back into her seat.
Oh, I look forward to it. It sounds like a grand adventure.
I wouldn't be.
Oh, there's a Koshaba.
Hello!
Oh, what? What's a kashiba? Is that like a kebab? I didn't think any place else was supposed to be serving food today.
No, in fact, I think he will partake in rather prodigiously of your establishment.
Oh, perfect.
He is a dear friend.
Wait, he's a deer?
Oh, no, he's not a deer. Actually, that's our other friend back there, Poro. He's a deer.
Looks at Poro.
This is complicated.
What's complicated about it? He's a deer. Man. Deer man.
He's a reindeer centaur. Yeah.
Well,
Deer as in two E's. D-E-E-R, not D-E-A-R. Although he is a deer man, he's a deer friend as well.
so he's a deer.
It's too many deers. Fairly confident.
Well, you're telling me there's too many deers around here.
Sick pulls your cart away from the yelling crowd.
Ah. There you are. Let me just...
Damn, check out the turn radius on this thing.
That's pretty wicked.
Oh, it's a nice little zero turn model. It's pretty good.
Fast and the Furious, Maginox Drift.
I'm just gonna hop off before she decides to throw this thing around
Should
anymore.
we just park on top of somebody?
Oh, I did not see you there, little hobgoblin.
Yeah, aside from crushing somebody, that was pretty good parallel parking, man. Good job.
Ah, thank you. I have never had to parallel park such bulk.
Well, just next time let's try to leave, the guards intact and alive and stuff. That they're working with us this time.
I see 2 Grabella tokens.
Yeah, I don't know how I duplicated.
She had the power of
That's weird.
replication.
Okay.
She's the greatest dragonborn alive.
It's fine. More of me is definitely a good idea.
This is where we find out this is actually Mordekainen's card of clothing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or like Grabella will kind of linger towards the back, feeling responsible for what has happened to Rain.
Kozlo is also lingering towards the back, but that's because he is trying very hard not to just stare at the Hobgoblin Dream Guard.
Which one?
Yes.
She's pretty dreamy.
I'm very sorry that a dragon card accidentally stepped on me. I mean, parked on you.
Just a scratch. What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Must have misheard.
You want to get a drink later?
Kozlo's Den, best place in town.
Yeah, it sure is.
It's Kozlo.
Right,
Grabella.
he is
See the
Kozlo.
carpets. You can use me as well. I mean, you can use one.
Yeah, I think I'll check that out later.
Perfect.
Yeah, make you a nice little stain upon that nice little carpet.
Whoa.
Huh?
What?
Yeah. Mommy! Sorry! Mommy! Sorry!
Yeah, Cosmo, I'm gonna pick you up and put you on the other side so you don't. Wait, that's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's fine!
Hey,
It's twins!
we're twins.
No, don't tell him that. He can't handle two.
Call us muscle mothers.
Oh no. You know what? I'm just gonna let this happen.
Carmela goes and stands by Pug Doodle.
Coslo just like suddenly nosebleed.
We only had one girlfriend and she tried to blow us all up.
She leans down to Pug Doodle.
What happened to her? Sounds like such a great person.
Well,
She wasn't my girlfriend, and also we killed her, and also she wasn't my girlfriend!
yeah, she thought she was Cosmo's girlfriend, but she wasn't.
I mean, I think anyone who's willing to, detonate something on their own allies is definitely someone worth respecting. Not, just sometimes accidents happen,
Oh, trust me, she was batshit crazy.
At the risk of cock blocking anybody, maybe we should get back to the coronation though now.
Yeah.
Oh, right! That!
Self-focus.
Well,
Come here.
in front of all of these very excited people, as the royal procession emerges from the outskirts of the ritual site, the streets of Maginox are absolutely alive with anticipation and excitement. Eager citizens line the streets, coming in and out of places like Coslo's Den with treats and drinks for the celebration. Their faces illuminated by the soft glow of the purple lanterns lining the streets, they peer at in reverence and then become fixated on the cart that is passing in front of them. And leading this procession, aside from the honored dignitary Siksik, at the end of the road is Elitha Dreamwalker, and a familiar face, the Duskchild Priestess Roxy. Elitha gestures to her with a violet hand. We wished for the representation of your local culture here at the crowning, and we have asked the High Priestess of the local church of Eternal Night to join us for the crowning.
Oh, God.
Coslo just
Right.
gives Roxy a big thumbs up. Like double thumbs up.
I've had a very busy day, and I am very happy to see everyone.
Carmela tenses up.
Hi, Roxy.
Hi, Siswap! She waves.
Hi, Roxy.
Hi, Corbella! Look! She points at Elitha and points at herself. I'm doing important stuff.
Carmela does a half-hearted thumbs up.
As
Be careful, that one's terrifying.
She says to Wingdoodle.
As the Somniari respect the night and its connection to the realm of dreams, thus we respect the night and its connection to the realm of death. Yeah, what she said.
Well played, Roxy.
King Eris, Queen Rain, ascend to these lovely purple pillows so that the denizens of Maginox may get a better view. They're kind of off center. That's fine. Yeah, what a corner is fine.
Yeah. Seating arrangements and being at the center of grid spaces name a more iconic duo.
Right. I don't know if players can do this, but if you hold shift, you can actually just place yourself anywhere. even in between grid lines. I don't know if it works for players, though.
Oh, yes, it did.
Nice.
It's after you start dragging. If you hold shift, then you can put yourself anywhere.
These sacred silver crowns, anointed with moonlight, have been worn upon the heads of King Lucari Polaris and Queen Alara Lunesti. With these crowns, and great reverence and solemnity, she steps to the crowns and picks one up. In front of the great people of Maginox, who have all come here to celebrate your coronation. She will actually step to Eris's first.
Yep, gotta observe the patriarchy.
The patriarchy! She takes the crown from the platform and places it on his head. With the power invested in me by the dreaming, I declare you King Eris Lunesti of the Somniari, son of Alara Lunesti, and defender of the dream. He takes the second crown and places it upon Rain's head. And by the power invested in me by the dream, I give its honored daughter the silver crown of Maginox. May you rule with compassion, and may you share your knowledge with all. Roxy steps forward.
Oh! Man, let me check my notes. Oh, by the darkest night, the boughs that hang over Maginox and blanket us in eternal darkness. We thank you. And we thank you for bringing us these two very cool people, Rain and Eris. And you have seen them fit to rule this city and keep us protected under the cover of night. And though powerful beings rumble above and below us, perhaps even more powerful than both of you, we respect your ascendancy, and we hope everything will be good. Thank you.
But Ellis is just like, what?
That wasn't half bad, honestly.
Nailed it.
Is that all you wanted to say? It was just some stuff about the night and how they were cool people.
No, I'm good.
Kozlo starts like wildly cheering until he realizes that no one else is doing that, and then will like slowly stop.
Oh, I did forget. I forgot one thing. By the power vested in me by the great Asriel, Dusk, Master of the Twilight, and soon to be Slayer of Novus, I bless you.
She puckers up her lips.
Come here, let me give you a little smooch on the head. You still like it on the forehead.
Rain bends over.
Mwah!
It's fine. They're still workshopping it. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, and receive this blessing.
Do I really need to be kissed?
Yep. Yeah, 100% required.
I got kissed. I don't know what your problem is, Eris. Get with the program.
Kneels down and gets smooched by a very small goblin.
And though you have received the kiss of death, do not fear, you are in no danger, for Azrael protects you. I give you the breath of unlife, the breath that passes through my lungs, that I have passed between the barriers of life and death, and just give you a little bit of the breath of death. I did not brush my teeth at all today, so it's very fresh.
You know, this started off looking very sweet, but the more she talks, the less hygienic this all sounds.
Yeah, like I said.
Good job, Roxy!
Arms like that one, she's, special.
Thank you for the breath of death? Still working on it. Breath of perhaps darkness and death? But yeah, it's just the breath that I breathe, but I came back from the dead, so it's blessed breath. Okay, thank you, my dusk child priestess. You're welcome.
Azrael somewhere is just giving like a thumbs up.
Yeah, he's so proud, Dad. Somewhere.
Hear me, people of Maginox!
Oh no, Eris turns around and looks. Wait, hold on.
Wait, we're still going? Wait a minute.
The great Lord of Darkness and Twilight, Azrael, blesses you all. And we are totally available for additional blessings in the Church of Eternal Night. You can find us on the west side of Maginox directly after the coronation. Thank you.
Good job, Roxy. Yeah, there you go.
If she's gonna go off smooching everyone out there, we're gonna be here a while. Do you need her for the rest of this?
No.
The crowd claps awkwardly, and Elitha clears her throat. Eris and Rain, all of Maginox has now viewed you, freshly crowned. Welcome, and step off the dais, King Eris Lunesti. Crowd claps and cheers. Woo! And you may step off the dais anew, Queen Rain Silversong. The crowd erupts into assorted cheers.
Okay, but who got louder cheers? We love Eris. We love Eris. Sweet baby Dampio child. We love Eris, but who got louder cheers?
Rain 100% got louder cheers.
Yeah.
Rain has done a lot for this city, so.
Goddamn right.
Hell yeah.
All right now, so
There's only one last step, and that would be greeting and receiving the official vows from the royal houses of Maginox. This can be done in a little bit if you wish to talk to anybody or see anybody in the crowd. Or we can go directly back to House Lunesti, whatever your choice is. But now is a time for celebration. If you wish to mingle, you absolutely may.
that is a lot of people to mingle with, Aletta.
It is, but they've all come here to see you. At least you could give them a polite wave. We'll make sure the dream guards don't allow anyone through that might take up too much time.
Yeah, but let through the ones with the drinks.
Eris comes up behind you. I see a lot of familiar faces, even from Borealis. Traveled a long way to be here.
Indeed.
Oh, go on, Rain. Tell them something inspiring. They're cheering for you significantly louder than myself.
Oh, you're an asshole.
The crowd, the people love a beautiful queen. Go on.
Oh my god, I just got ninja attacked by a cat. Ow. Hang on a second.
Here to give you your inspiration.
This can't be any worse than the werewolf stomach.
Yeah. Her mousey bounced over onto my foot, so we had to chase it.
Oh no.
Chase it through its natural course.
Rain! Woo! We love you, Rain! Woo! Long live Mountain Hawks! For the night!
You did it. See, all these people, they, at least for right now, really like you.
Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Woo! Ow!
As your new king and queen, I vow that we will do everything in our power to protect Maginox into a bright future.
What
But not
about
too
a dark
bright.
future?
Yeah, no, I was making a joke.
Oh! The crowd erupts into muffled laughter.
One where all the people of the night can live in harmony and peace. And protected from the dangers outside these walls. Now go get some fucking food and drinks.
Woo! Oh my
Never spend lots of money.
I'm Rain Silversong, and Coslow's Den is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Hell yeah.
That was what I was contractually obligated to say, right, Eris?
Absolutely, 100%. You pulled it off flawlessly.
Great. Okay, that was weird. I thought the fact that, you know, that was the one line I was given and like the whole oaths and everything was not in an email. I thought that was a little odd, but
I made a very
postmortem later.
I made a very personal promise to Coslow at the last minute. It was fortuitous that he was there. Plus, he's got, honestly, the nicest place on, Main Street of Maginox.
The Citadel!
The entire Citadel. But yes, he's done a lot for the city, and I wanted to repay it in kind.
You know, I would love to unpack all of what you've done for the city, Coslow. And
Yeah.
Grabella and C Swab, was that your name? Sorry. Didn't catch it the first time. Everybody just called you
Swab is
Swab.
correct, Queen.
We blew up the Thieves Guild once. That was fun.
Oh my.
They were selling slaves.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's why we blew it up.
Well, that seems like an appropriate reason to blow up anyone.
Yeah. And sorry about... We tried to get some messages to you about the whole Vicaris thing before, but it's... all happened in a very short amount of time.
Oh, it's fine. Like I said, I was being digested by a werewolf this time yesterday.
Yeah, I was bapping weird things on the head, including an elemental made out of pyrite.
Sounds like
True.
we've all had a fairly busy day.
Yeah.
Food and booze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Great. Food and booze it is.
Yeah, Wayne Doodle, I'll give you some of the special stuff. Stick with me.
Ah, you got it.
And Rain is gonna do one thing before she steps off, like this dash. She is going to cast Cone of Stars.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Animation.
Dang, that's so cool.
That's fucking sick!
The moon's your thing, dear. The stars are mine.
Well, we are a perfect complement to each other, I dare say.
Swab just thinks to himself, yeah, but the elements are mine.
I'll just stand here and be dark and foreboding. and pleasant to look at.
Ma, if you get drunk, please don't frost anyone. All right? This is a party. Everyone's being nice.
Don't worry, I will keep the beer cold and the people safe for tonight. No trouble will cross the streets of Maginox.
Just don't reverse those two. We don't need you keeping the people cold and the beer. We'll keep the beer safe, but don't make the people cold.
Very good point. Both have very easy open tops. It is commonly confused.
Wang Doodle has quickly left the room, not paying attention. She's like, yes, Mom, sounds great. Okay, yep, whatever you said, I'm with it. All right, bye.
Rain will do the as departing, kind of stop and greet people and say a few words, like the red carpet.
Big hands, kiss
style.
babies.
This is more like the red carpet bit now of yeah, we got to keep moving, but oh, thank you guys so much for coming. Oh yeah, of course you loved me in my last movie.
Yes,
it was
yes.
amazing. Whatever.
Thank you.
Oh, what am I wearing? This is a Grisella original.
It is a Grisella original.
Yes, that's me. I'm right here. Yes, Grisella, come see me at Grisella's Nortwork.
I can't get the idea of basically just doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger down this line. You just have someone behind you squeezing the back of your arm. You're like, oh yes, hi, so nice to meet you. Oh yes, your handshake is so strong. Oh, okay. Hi, yes, nice to meet you.
Bonsai!
Exactly
Bonsai!
that.
We love you, Bonsai!
I want to say that I noticed, but without bringing attention to the fact that I noticed, that there is the teddy bear up there that I remember is somebody's soul trapped in it or whatever.
Theris is dead.
Theris is dead. This is the teddy bear.
Wait, where's the teddy bear?
You're gonna have to wear. You're gonna have to wear. You're gonna have to wear.
I found it.
She's so good.
Where is he? Where's Teddy?
Hold up. Where the fuck is Teddy?
I found him. You're colder. Warmer. Colder.
Is he not named?
He's named.
He's named.
Oh.
Oh, look, Greg's here.
Hey, move your token. I'll give you hotter or colder. It'll be fine.
Greg wouldn't miss it for the world.
Warmer.
Rain might have to zoom out a little bit.
Neutral.
Oh my god.
it.
Took me a bit. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Of course he's in the creepiest goddamn spot.
Of course.
He's just sitting up on the roof. Just being a teddy bear.
I didn't get up there.
How did he get up there?
We don't ask how Teddy does the things that Teddy does. We just accept that they happen and really try hard not to think about it because all the explanations are horrible eldritch terrors. Are you all returning to your den, or are we going back to House Lunesti?
Well, where would you like to talk? We got private rooms and stuff.
Well, honestly, if you want the scoop on some of, the most powerful houses of Maginox, I suggest you come back to House Lunesti. At least you'll get your faces known to them, and, well, at least an endless line of potential work for your people.
Oh, yeah. We do have a lot of, Vaki to make sure they get into the right places.
She kind of looks at Eli across the carpet.
It might be good to see what the major houses may need as the Vaki start pouring in, and then we can assign them jobs based on their natural skill sets. But I may need your help.
Let me know.
Of course. We'll make sure they're well taken care of.
And, Charlotte should be able to help you out with some of that, too. She knows a lot more about everybody than I do.
How is she doing?
Terrified, but good.
Understood.
Sorry. Who's Chadindra?
Oh, that's my girlfriend.
Oh.
It's a little more complicated than that, but yeah.
I mean, I was kind of expecting that was more of a comma than a period.
Yeah, she's a Vakis.
Probably a good conversation to have, not in the middle of the street yet.
Well,
Oh.
she's a Vaki student, was all I was gonna say, Kazo.
Yeah.
Oh. Like our friend Eli over there.
Yeah.
Will she be hurling tomatoes at me later as well?
If you ask her nicely, maybe.
It depends on if you're holding pasta or not.
Also, are those hobgoblin twins? You think they're gonna come by Kozlo's den later? Cause,
It sounds like they go there often, Kazo. You just need to spend more time at your bar.
Oh yeah, did you invite them?
I did, yeah.
I mean, then I think you're good. You know.
Yeah, make sure you tell Sonny to put him on the guest list.
Sonny! Sonny!
Hi guys! Hey! Sonny is like standing out of the crowd. He's clearly a head taller than everybody else here. He's just waving with a big meaty ham fist. Hey guys! Hey!
You see those two really hot, like, tall goblins down at the end?
He squints a little bit and puts a heavy ham fist over his eyes as he's trying to keep out the sun, but there's no sun, it's just moonlight. He's squinting. The two pretty blue ladies guarding the purple lady?
Yeah. Yeah, if they show up later, give them the VIP treatment on me.
Oh, yes sir, yes sir. I'll make sure they're well taken care of.
And if you need a refresher on what the VIP treatment is, ask Grumpus.
Okay. That means they're really important, so we should treat them with respect and kindness.
Yeah.
And put it on Goslin's tab.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds good. I'll make sure the nice blue ladies have a good time.
Ooh, what is this guy supposed to be?
What's his name?
See, Swab, you can't just ask people what they are.
Erdar, right there by Rain's token, Rain and Bonsai's token.
Hold on.
Well, I mean, I think it was fair to ask what is he supposed to be?
Oh, he's one of your minions. He's one of Grabella's minions.
He's one of our dock people minions.
He's a different token now.
Yeah, he's just a slightly different token. I think I had a duplicate token for a guy.
You would know him. Basically.
Yeah, he is a familiar.
I didn't recognize the token. I guess I didn't remember the name, but
yeah, he is a rarely seen Grabella's minion. All right. Eris and Rain walk the streets of Maginox, much to the excitement of the people, and crowned with silver crowns once worn by the royalty of the city. They are beloved. And people throw light fireworks and throw confetti as they walk. And there are no more tomatoes flung today. You all walk together in Bonsai, a impressive figure riding on Saethius down the street. Grabella's stature, Wangdoodle's fearsome cannons, Seaswab crackling with magic, and Kozlo with the respect of the city. Seems like everybody here has made a name for themselves, and not just the king and queen. But to see them all working together gives the townsfolk a significant amount of hope that the unity that they see there between Dhampir and Reborn, between Goblin and Kobold, between Kenku and even seeing, well, whatever Bonsai is, they don't know. They assume you're a dryad. The Fey folk have returned to Maginox. And for that unity, they see that your words are not simply air, that there is meaning in them. And they can see you all working very well together as a group. As you all return to House Lunesti, Sik joins you and ushers you inside. One moment, please.
Oh my goodness, do we have new hot Eris King art?
We do have Hot King Eris.
Oh, damn.
God. So
It's
dreamy.
not a dude.
He's extremely Hot King Eris. The silvery crowns placed on your head fit like a glove and do not cause you any discomfort, and they look quite becoming on the new king and queen. Elitha greets you and your friends as you all return to House Lunesti, and no demons have appeared. The only demon you might see is, well, perhaps Kire, who's a demon with the bow, but in an entirely theoretical sense, Bonsai, don't go crazy.
Yeah, you almost got me to attack.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You see none of the You see none of the representatives from the major houses are here, though you do assume that the people that are here, the Somniari that have gathered, are nobility from at least the houses they hail from that are outside of Maginox. Kire is here as well as a representative from the southern lands. Elitha, as you both ascend to the throne, Alara sits on one side and gives her son a proud grip of the arm and a warm smile, and she meets eyes with Rain, and too gives her a very warm smile. I'm so proud of both of you.
Now the real work can begin.
Just a little bit of formality left, but I'm sure you can handle it.
Ugh.
Elitha speaks. Greetings, King Eris and Queen Rain. You, along with your gathered friends and noble houses of the Somniari, are here to receive the final vows of the noble houses of Maginox. Are you ready to receive the oath of the houses?
Yes.
This nods. All right. With the crowns firmly upon your brow, you sit upon your lunar thrones that are carved with the intricate lunar motifs of your house. The doors in the back begin to open, and one by one, familiar faces begin to filter in, paying homage to both you and the realm. The first person to enter is a familiar face to everyone. It's Catherine. She first goes around and shakes hands with the familiar faces. Thank you for being here. She shakes Seaswab's hand first.
Hell yeah.
Seaswab gives like a little salute.
Game recognized game.
Game recognized game. Bird gang, baby.
Hi, Miss Raven's body. You look lovely.
It is good to see you in such esteemed company. I knew I would see you and Coslow here.
Yeah, we're doing our best considering everything's still going on.
I'm, at the very least, glad you've heeded some of my guidance.
She
Yeah.
shakes Coslow's hand.
You have made quite the name for yourself. Many people speak of you with both reverence and awe. You have established yourself here quickly and efficiently.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at stuff.
There are many people who are excited to see what your next steps may be. They fear your, well, influence might be too great. Coslow's Den is but one small place in, well, Maginox is a large city. Have you ever thought of expanding?
I was thinking about opening a branch down in Vicaris, but then, yeah, that's probably not happening anytime soon.
With new strife comes opportunity. We should speak more.
Yeah. That wasn't ominous or anything.
She kneels down and takes Wangdoodle's hand.
Yes, hello?
Thank you for all that you've done for Rain.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's just part of the contract. Just happy to do my service.
I've had some ravens fly in from Borealis. They tell me that Lou is doing well, but Prismata is not. You shouldn't tarry long.
Yeah, I know. I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on the whole, field research, the whole slow business. I'm working on it. We've just been kind of sidetracked.
There are many formalities, many people to please. But there is an entire city on the precipice.
Trust me, I'm aware. But these people, they wanted cannons, and then they had to go fight some things, and we had to fight some other things, and then we finally got the cannons installed. And look, I haven't had any time, and apparently they don't want to talk. They just want to destroy all the slow. I just need research, But look, I'm doing what I'm doing. I got the contract done. I got nothing better for Lou right now. I'm sorry, I just don't.
No. Your research is sound. Keep Rain focused on the slow. Whether she ends it or merely controls it matters very little.
One of them kind of matters to me, but yeah, I get what you're saying. I'll do what I can.
She nods. He looks at Bonsai, who is seated next to Rain, with perhaps a mixture of sadness and awe. She extends her hand to Bonsai.
Bonsai just stares at her.
Will you not take my hand?
For what purpose?
An exchange of peace, sensation, and sincerity. The essence of touch is generally seen as important to those that live on this plane. You would be kind to come to understand that.
Ah, that makes sense the way that you put it. Bonsai extends their left hand and awkwardly flips it over and grabs her right hand.
There. The shared touch between two creatures gives us a semblance of a bond, is it not?
I feel like I have just as much of a bond if you get within 10 feet of me. I can sense you, I can feel you, and I can provide Arctis's aura to your benefit. I don't see why this additional touch is necessary.
I feel that perhaps at one time we were close.
She grips your hand and lets it go.
But I can't remember the details.
Nor can I. But maybe we can be close again one day, after we resolve all of the issues plaguing the land and defeat Tiamat, which I thought we were doing.
All things are related to this. And look around you. powerful allies to help you in the extermination of Tiamat. I believe the Ravens and the Arboreans once were also powerful allies. Let's once had a common bond, a common goal. I hope someday we can have that again.
When I have a seed for you to carry, I will let you know.
Honored guests and citizens of Maginox, as the head of House Ravensblood, I stand before you to offer homage to our new king and queen. The House of Were-Ravens, the Ravenkin, and on behalf of the vampires of Maginox, House Ravensblood pledges our unwavering loyalty to your reign. May the bond between House Ravensblood and the Crown grow ever stronger. Let us work together to protect our home and to uphold your values of unity and tolerance. Long live Maginox.
Catherine leaves. The next person to enter is Laryl. She does not greet everyone with a friendly face and immediately goes up to Rain and Eris.
Noble sovereigns, it is with great humility I stand before you today. As matron of House Hamaki, I extend my thanks for your mercy and benevolence that you have shown our house. You have spared us from annihilation by your gracious hand.
Do you say anything back, Rain?
No, like Rain nods. Everything that Rain has ever going to say to Laryl has already been said. Laryl knows where she stands. Rain nods graciously.
May House Hamaki make amends for our past transgressions and contribute to the betterment of our kingdom. May you long reign.
This rain and rain thing is really causing problems.
Should have thought about that before you went for the crown.
Oh, to be clear, did not ask for it. Kind of just happened.
Wait, if this is long rain, then who's short rain?
The ghostly figure of Lina Umbralis wafts through the door as it closes, not really caring about the physical aspect of the door.
Eris and Rain, as matriarch of House Umbralis, I extend to you my heartfelt congratulations. This is an auspicious occasion. Our house is dedicated to the preservation of peace and harmony among the living and the departed, and House Umbralis pledges our allegiance to your reign. In the shadows of Maginox, where spirits roam and the echoes of the dead linger, our house has served as guardians of the delicate balance between the realms of the living and the dead. It is our duty to ensure that those that have passed and those that have returned do not disturb the peace of the living. We stand ready to support your efforts in maintaining order within Maginox. Together, let us forge a future where the living and the dead coexist in harmony under your benevolent rule. Do you say anything
Lina.
to Lina? Okay.
I don't actually know that Rain knows Lina. I don't think Rain has ever actually met Lina.
I don't think so. You've only met the rather nasty parts of House Umbralis, like
We
people
have
who
met
put
some.
spirits on teddy bears.
Yeah, we have met some Umbralans, but I don't think we've ever met Lina specifically. So
So this formal meeting is perhaps a first.
Rain leans over to her. I'm sorry. Who is she again?
I am a shepherd of spirits. Anyone that potentially comes back or is reborn is confused about their status. Lina takes under her wing to ensure that they don't cause chaos in their confusion. It is often that some reborn come back as ghosts or spirits and cannot manifest in our world for significant periods of time. There is a portion of Maginox that is dedicated to the Umbralans that does exist on the other plane. Lina would be considered as much of, well, royalty as you or I. But she's dedicated to maintaining the peace and guiding those that have returned from the dead to Maginox when they are ready to become a part of society.
You might see Grabella having waved at Lina as she came in.
Lina gives Grabella, Coslo, and Seaswab all friendly, familiar smiles.
As this is our first time meeting, Lina, I would like to take the opportunity to thank you for the aid that you provided us before in
Damn.
helping restore order to Maginox. Your house was instrumental.
She nods. And thank you for having Maginox tied so closely to the realm of spirits and offering those a chance at peace and understanding and crossing over into the realm of the dead with answered questions.
Lina bows, begins to leave. She puts a hand on Grabella's shoulder and gives you a very firm look, like with understanding, like either she has helped, the Umbralans have helped guide you into society as a reborn, or she's just acknowledging that you are a familiar face. But either way, you feel her hand on your shoulder, even though her form is ghostly and transparent.
Good to see you, Lina. We should talk soon.
We should. I wish to hear about the goings-on underneath Maginox.
It's a lot.
The influx of angry spirits tells me it is not good news.
No. It will be eventually, but a lot of people will not feel that way for a while.
Nods. He opens the door like a real person and leaves. The Fate Court enters.
Noble monarchs, I, the Fae Queen of Air and Darkness, extend my heartfelt congratulations to Eris and Rain. It is with great optimism that I stand before you today. And I see in your reign the promise of a new era of unity. Long have the Fae of the Unseelie Court and the people of Maginox walked divergent paths. They were separated by fear and mistrust. These are shadows of the past. The moon and the stars are now aligned. And together, our respective domains, we can enrich this realm with the strength of our unity. Know that you do not stand alone in the darkness. The Fae of the Unseelie Court are ready to lend our aid as equals and partners in return for what you have given us. Another chance. May the bonds forged between the Unseelie Court and the dreaming guide your way.
Thank you for coming, and, well, I suppose sort of my doing anyway, but I look forward to speaking with you more. There's a lot of work to do for the Fae of this land. I look very forward to being among my own people.
Nods, gives you a polite curtsy, and leaves.
Oh, this bitch.
This. I don't know who
This fucking bitch!
This bitch. This bitch.
Unbitchable! The last person to come in is a rather snooty-looking elf from the southern continent, a representative from a previous slighted house, Lucia Crichton. She pushes her glasses up her nose and gives a soft snort, unfurls a small scroll, and reads the notes off, rather woodenly. Noble sovereigns, honored guests, citizens of Maginox, I come before you today as an emissary from the southern continent of Xavia. I bear greetings from the twilight courts of the south, and the people that dwell within its borders. It is with a sense of strong duty and obligation that I stand here today. I am tasked with the solemn responsibility of representing the interests of my homeland and its rulers. I must confess, however, my presence here is not solely motivated by diplomatic obligation. No, there's another much more pressing matter that compels me to stand before you on this auspicious occasion, and that is the matter of Queen Rain Silversong. It's no secret that Queen Rain's exile from the southern lands was wrought with controversy and conflict, fueled by the grievances of House Crichton, and the machinations of those who wished to undermine her. But as I stand here today, I bear witness to the truth. The truth that Queen Rain Silversong is indeed a rightful queen of Maginox. That her reign is sanctioned by the celestial powers that govern your realm. The Twilight Court have long harbored resentment towards Queen Rain, stemming from the events that led to her banishment from our lands. But with the passing of time and the shifting tides of fate become abundantly clear, time for reconciliation is at hand. The Southern courts recognize the legitimacy of Queen Rain's seat at the throne of Maginox. We hereby rescind their command for her exile, and perhaps it may pave the way for her to return to her rightful place amongst her people someday. Let it be known that this gesture of reconciliation comes with conditions. We demand the coronation of King Eris Lunesti and Queen Rain's Silversong be conducted with propriety and decorum, and that no hint of demonic treachery, deception tarnish this realm. And I've seen none of that here. May the bond between our lands be strengthened by this act of reconciliation. May the kingdom of Eternal Night prosper under the benevolent rule of its rightful sovereigns. Long live your kingdom of Eternal Night. She snaps the scroll closed and gives a polite bow.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Lucia. I know how much it hurt you to say them.
You could hear her teeth grinding in her head.
Do please, on your return, give Duke Crichton my very kindest regards. I look forward to seeing him soon.
Of course. Good eve to you all.
That's it, right? She's gone forever, Eris?
She's gone forever.
Oh, thank God.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, you know, it sounds like a lot of drama, though.
She leans over to Cosmo.
Hey, it's not us for once. That's nice.
And this concludes the ceremony and coronation. Thank you.
Thank you, Elitha, putting this all together.
Of course. It was a delight. And look, you've made so many people happy. There will be some sweet, sweet dreams happening tonight. Something this realm greatly needs.
Slipperless goes somewhere getting fat as fuck.
He's just, I'm so happy. He's just chomp. Alara claps. Hooray, now you get to sit in the chair forever.
Hooray.
Now, enough with sitting in chairs. Let's get
You said we
down
got
to
to sit there
business.
forever.
No. We've got some work to do.
Okay, but can somebody please bring the wine?
Here.
We've got a little bit of painting to do, don't we?
That's really soon. Okay, yeah, no, it is important. Very well. Eris, you said the loud ones in the corner, they've been pretty talented at dealing with certain issues around Maginox.
That's right. Actually, quite good. They've proven themselves quite adept on multiple fronts, and the fact that they haven't used their influence for ill is, frankly, mind-boggling.
Yep, nothing ill over here.
It's actually mind bottling, like when your mind gets trapped, like in a bottle.
Oh, is mind bottling? I've never heard that before.
Perhaps it's my turn maybe to put them to some use.
He gestures, by all means.
Master Greenfinger, Lady Grabella, Master Seaswab, would you join us, please?
Sure.
Anything for you, Your Majesty?
You can drop the Majesty bit now. I think all that's done. Appreciate it, though.
Oh,
You're still the queen. Gotta follow the rules.
You remind me of someone.
Right. Who we exploding?
There's a list. Let's discuss.
Check it twice.
I think that is where we will end today's session with there is a list.
There is a list.
And we will go over that list next session as we all get together and discuss what our next plans are. You all currently have access to the Great Ice Library, which is where you can have one question that is burning in your mind answered. And for Rain and Co., that question is how to stop the slow. But perhaps for some of you, that might be something else.
Oh boy.
Anyway, we will...
Where's Tiamat?
Where is she? So we will go over that next session.
And Bonsai might have seen Grabella tensing up at the mention of Tiamat, by the way.
Ooh.
So, think on that when you might ask her about being a dragon.
Deespaw will only refer to Rain as Your Majesty forever, by the way.
Okay, Flicks.
Did he do that?
Mm-hmm. I said you reminded me of somebody. It was not a favorable.
I mean, I could
comparison.
infer that. That part was easy. That was easy. Hey, do you want to be called Your Majesty? You shouldn't become a queen. All I'm saying.
All right, everybody. Thank you for showing up for this great session. And thank you for all showing up for the coronation. Congratulations, Rain. You are now Queen of Maginox, and you can cast Dream at will. Crazy power. Crazy responsibility. For the rest of you, there are a lot of things that can potentially happen in your upcoming discussions. So you know what? I'm just going to leave it as that. And I hope to see you all next week just to listen to... I'm just going to be a fly on the wall as you guys figure this out. I cannot wait. So thank you all for showing up today. Thank you for sticking around. We ran a little bit long. And I look forward to next sesh. I'll see you all next Monday, same time.
I'm sending you a novel before next week, by the way, Zarina.
I love it. Feed it to me. I love all character backstory novels I receive.
Oh, I was laughing. I just wrapped my session with my Fae Artificer, who is also a daughter of Mab. You started the episode with her, and I'm like, oh, Mom. Wait,
Mom!
wrong character.
I'm refracting. I'm in the wrong cinematic universe.
I messaged it to my other DM. He's like, oh, you are in trouble. I'm like, no, they seem like they're friends. It's fine.
Oh, holy shit. That's great.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Next week, 6 o'clock, shenanigans. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
See you soon.
All right, thanks everybody
Have a
for
good night,
showing
everybody.
up. Have a good night.
Night.
Bye.
All right, that is going to be it for Arctis today. Whoa. A lot of trouble this session, but the coronation was long overdue. And that was the first combination of Arctis Ascended and Kamos. Formed into one. 6 players, 1 potential mega dungeon. It's happening. But first, you gotta make sure the city they leave behind is gonna stay in one piece, as it's sitting on top of a quickly boiling problem underneath. Thanks for watching. Catch our VODs over on Arctis DD on YouTube. And you can watch our shorts and our funny moments over on Play Arctis on Twitter and TikTok. And I'm your DM Zarina. Hey. Thanks for watching. Coronation took a little bit to put together. But I think it went okay. Lot of exposition, but this is like episode 1 of season 5. It's the first time we've got both of the separate games together. So I wanted to really, especially with the houses part, emphasize like who the houses are in Maginox, why they're important, and kind of what they might mean for the players. So a lot of exposition on my part, but next session is going to be a lot of exposition on the players' part as they figure out where to go from here. They can quickly progress the main storyline, or as more D&D sessions, go, they might divert into another option. So, hope you all enjoyed 2020 Slide. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody watching. Yumino here. Thank you. Bree Baby. Hey. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching, etc. Thank you for watching tonight. Appreciate y'all being here. We will be back next Monday, full group. And I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.